Hi guys, so I have another video for you where we are going over dividends and what exactly I'm going to do, my strategy to supplement my options trading, what I'm doing exactly to make sure that I am going to be a stay-at-home mom for my child. And so it's going to be in the near time future, and this is my strategy, and I'll take you along. Not financial advice. So today we're going to talk about the Roundhill HOOW ETF. It's HOOW, and we're going to talk about that one and WPay, and those two I'm just like totally over the moon with because I'm just so happy about the weekly distributions. The underlying stock, the Robinhood, has been doing phenomenal, and yeah, I just see a maximum upside from here. It's already a very expensive stock to invest in, but I definitely think that it is much more upside, and it's definitely worth looking into. Not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing, and I think it's been working for me. So take a look at it. Okay, so just a little bit about the Robinhood ETF, the Roundhill ETF, HOOW. So it is designed to provide weekly distributions, and it's sets to give us a return of about 1.2 or 120% of the weekly total return of the common shares of Robinhood. Ticker symbol HOOD. So it's leveraged exposure, but of 120% upside, but meaning if the stock drops, you can lose more. You can lose all your money. I mean, it's definitely very, very risky. But that being said, Robinhood has so many things that is going on for them. They have their own blockchain. They're trying to. They have so many new users. They have so much stuff. They have the gold 4% savings accounts, all of this stuff. So many things going on with Robinhood that I don't foresee it going down. So taking you to what I currently own. I own 200 shares of Robinhood. I bought some more when it was down last week, and I have about a total of like 200 to 210 shares of Robinhood. It's been amazing. Just in October, let's read off like what they distributed. $182 on October 6th per share. October 14th, it was another $218. October 20th, $1.48 per share, and October 27th, 85 cents. So, I mean, these are substantial dividends. So the total amount for Robinhood, Roundhill ETF, HOOW shares, the dividends, the total amount of dividends for the month of October was around $6.33. $6.33. That's absolutely amazing. Definitely, it can bring you towards some great weekly, monthly income. And if you have enough shares, I think this is a winner. So I have an initial investment of 200 shares, which is about $15,000, give or take. I did get in pretty early, but it has skyrocketed since then. And so $15,000. And if we take the average monthly, it was going to be about $1,100 to $1,300. You will be basically paying off that $15,000 investment in less than a year, give or take. And with the upside, it's just going to be, I feel like it'll be paid off sooner rather than later. And then you just let that money ride for the rest of the time. And yes, it's just really good. Another thing that I might be doing is after earnings, which is this week, I will maybe even before earnings, I might just sell all my shares and then buy back in just in case they drop. But I really feel like I don't think it's going to drop. I think there's nothing but good news with Robinhood. But then again, you know, some stocks have really great earnings and then the stock still plummets. So that being said, I still haven't decided what I want to do, but I think RoundHill's HOOW ETF is just, it's a game changer. So taking you into the account potentially, so we have 210 shares right now currently in month 1. And supposing that everything stays the same, the dividend weekly would be $210. The weekly amount would be $441 and the monthly amount would be $1,700. And that's with an initial like $15,000 investment. So the total, if I reinvest another $1,500, would be a $3,264, resulting in 46 shares if I'm reinvesting. And but let's just play around with it. Let's say the dividends, the average dividend was like, let's see, we have 182 from October 6th plus 218 from October 14th, $1.48 from October 20th, and 85 cents from October 27th. So what we do is you want to divide that by all the payments to get the average. So the total for the month was $6.33. There was 4 payments, so you divide it by 4, and you get $1.58. So we'll put in $1.58 for the dividends. Okay, what happened? $1.58. And then we're going to bring that all the way down, saying that that's a standard. Why is this not working for me? There we go. 158. And so the weekly would be $331. The monthly would be $1,300. And if I put in $1,500 every month, that would be a total of $2,800, which would result in 40 shares. You add that to the next week, $395 per week. And let's say we don't want to reinvest anything. We'll just put this at 0. So you would still monthly, you would be making at month 6, you'd be making $2,000 a month, you know, and you would only, if your initial investment was only $15,000, you would be making over that by that time. So like this month 2 and 3 is like 3,000, you know, then you jump up to like 5, 7, 8, 9. Probably by month 10, you would have paid off your initial investment, and then you'd be riding on you'd be riding on the profits essentially. So I mean, I don't see a downside to this. I don't think Robinhood is going to go down significantly. I mean, it will bob and weave with the market, but again, I just don't see it happening where we wouldn't have, you know, you would lose your money. I just don't see it happening, but you can't predict the market. You cannot predict it at all. President Trump could say something and could tank the market. We can go into a trade war. Something could happen where it can plummet. You know, you are risking a lot of money if you're putting it in just one ticker symbol. That's why I'm also invested in WPay. And, but again, it's risky, but the reward looks great so far. And, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think.